Hey everyone, long time no see. It is a new year, 2013. I haven't done a video in forever. I say that in every video I feel like now, which isn't good at all. That means there's too much space in between when I do a video. But I'm not gonna ramble into that. I'm just gonna pretty much just do my monthly favorites, which is gonna be November and December, just because I filmed one for November. I didn't like how it turned out, so I never uploaded it. So I'm just going to combine them both together, considering that I've been using pretty much like the same things. And yeah, that's pretty much it. The videos might be a little long because there is tons of products that I want to show you guys. I'm going to start with the non-beauty products in the beginning and then get more so into like the beauty products. So yeah, if you guys are wondering what's on my lips, it's like my favorite lipstick in the whole wide world. I love this color and I wish I could wear it every day without looking so goth, but I figured it looked good today because I have on green, so I'm not wearing black because it doesn't look as hard. And this is Cyber by MAC. Looks like that really dark purple, almost looks black. I like it. Some people, you might think it's too harsh for my skin tone, but it's just me in the sense of it being like edgy, and that's just like my sort of style. But yeah, here's Cyber. I don't even know why people that do videos as well as myself show you guys the names, because like we say it. So anyways, that's part of my favorites, but it's also what I have on my lips, just in case you guys are wondering while I'm doing the video or anything like that. So now let's get started. Okay, so one of my fashion favorites for the month are these earrings. Well, for November and December are these earrings, and I actually picked these up in November and I've worn them quite a bit. And they're these really nice gold hoop earrings with spikes on them. I love these. I got these from Love Culture and they're just so cute, and they're really lightweight. They're not heavy. Another thing that I've been loving is, as far as jewelry, are these earrings, and I've worn these a lot too. If I'm not wearing these, I'm usually wearing these. I haven't really switched them up as much because I'm usually like in a rush, and yeah. They're these pretty little sparkly earrings. I got these from Forever 21. They have rhinestones and a pearl in the middle. Pretty self-explanatory. They're really cute on. I like them. They're girly, but you know, not too girly or whatever. So I've been loving that. As far as necklaces, I've been really liking this necklace with the hand, and it has the eye in the middle. Oops, has the eye in the middle. And this is called the Hand of Fatima, and it's supposed to symbolize protection or whatever. But I love it. I wear it with so many things, and I always get compliments. People at my job always want to know where I got it from, so yeah. And also the necklace I've been loving to wear is my dog tags, and my boyfriend bought me these because I used to try to sneak and wear his to work or wherever, and he'd always catch me, so he finally just bought me some, and they're kind of cool. I like them for when I want like an edgy sort of vibe or something like that. And what they say is, one says "till death do us," that's what we always say, and the other one says "I am a Martian." I like that though. It has another word in front of it, but I'm not gonna say it just because if there's minors listening to the video. That's it with the jewelry, I believe, right? Yeah, that's it with the jewelry. Now I'm gonna get more into like other fashion things. I've been loving the scarf, and it's just a really big scarf. It's white and it has skulls with flowers. Looks like that. I picked this one up from Wet Seal a couple weeks ago, and it was half, they had everything half off in the store. So I got this. This is $11.50 I think, so I got it for what, $5.75, so that was great. I love it so much. It's like just so cute, I think. And the next thing is this jacket. I love this jacket. I am like into this whole camo thing, and at first when people were wearing it, or I see people in outfit of the days, it'd be like, what's the big deal with camo pieces? It's like, woohoo, you're like you're in the army, who gives a crap, right? No, wrong. I love it. And I got this jacket from Love Culture as well. It has rhinestones. I added these little collar tips on there. They just clip through, and it fits really good. I love it. I like to wear it with my combat boots, of course, and pretty much with anything. I'll wear it with anything. So I've done an outfit of the day with it on already. As far as shoes, monthly favorites would not be my monthly favorites without a pair of combat boots, right? So the ones that I've been loving, as well as my black ones, are these, which are kind of like oldies with goodies. Like, they're old, and they're just this color, just taupe color combat boots. I got these from Kmart like a year or two ago, and it was like in the summer. They had them marked down to $10, and it was half off, so I got them for $5. And you can fold them down. They have plaid in there. I never fold them down. I just like to wear them up high, and that's just how they look. I like them. I think they look nice with that camo jacket that I usually wear with my black ones, my black combat boots. And another thing is this purse I've been wearing, and it's just a oxblood colored purse I got for Christmas. It was like an early Christmas present that I got in the beginning of December, and it has gold spikes all over it. I've been wearing it non-stop ever since. Like, the first day I got it, I put my stuff in there, and I've been carrying it. I said I was going to do a what's my purse video. I just haven't did it yet. Oh my gosh, what's going on with the lighting here? Okay, there we go. And the next thing, it's not beauty related, would be a gift that my dad bought me for Christmas. My father bought me one gift this year, which I know sounds horrible, right? But no, he got me something that I would not have thought he would have bought me, and it's an iPhone 5. So I love it. I got rid of my other phone. It was really crummy. It was horrible, so he got me this, and then my sister bought me this case because she knows I drop my phone all the time. So yeah, been loving that like so much. It's so cool. So that's pretty much it as far as non-beauty, right? No, we'll have like body stuff. It's not really beauty products, right? No. So I've been liking these scents from Bath & Body Works. The first one is Country Chic, and I'm trying to explain these smells are just so hard for me, but I'm going to just tell you what it says on the back. It says lemon, bright wildflowers, spring woods, yeah, pretty much, and it smells so good. I just love it. It just smells really, really good. So that's Country Chic, and the other scent I've been loving is Cashmere Glow, and I have the body wash, the spray, and the lotion, and it's just Cashmere Glow. And what I really like is the lotion, and my sister actually bought this for me. It has shimmer and shea butter in there. It's called Shimmer and Shea. So shea butter lotion on one side, and this is shimmery sort of gel on the other side, and when you squeeze it, you get the shimmer and the lotion, and you can pretty much adjust it to how much you want of each, and it smells really good. And then your skin has like this glowy sort of look. It doesn't look sparkly, it just looks like glowy sort of, hence the name Cashmere Glow, right? Oh, and I do have no, where is it? Oh, my cousin bought me this cup, and I still have my coffee in it, and it's a Marilyn Monroe cup. Got it for Christmas. I'm not really a big Marilyn Monroe fan, but I love the cup. It's the perfect size for me. It has red in the inside, and I've just been drinking my coffee out of this every morning. I usually use like a see-through mug sort of thing. I've been using that, so that's a favorite of mine as well. And that's it for the scents. Now I'm going to get into the beauty items, okay? So I'm going to start off with my brushes. I have a few that I've been enjoying using just for my foundation routine. And okay, the first one will be like my blush brush, which is I use the Real Techniques multitask brush. Looks like this. It's dirty, but I've been loving this to apply my blush. I used it today. I love it just to apply your blush, and it doesn't put too much color on, which I like. Like some brushes, you get too much color, and for the blushes that I've been using, which I'll show you in a little bit, they're really pigmented, so I have to have a light hand with them, or I look clownish. As far as applying my foundation, I've been liking to use two brushes to like sort of buff it out, like take the brush and barely touch my skin and buff out my foundation. And this is when I use the MAC Pro Longwear foundation that looks like this. That's gonna always be a favorite, so there's no point of saying it. And what I've been liking to use is the Real Techniques buffing brush, as well as the e.l.f. powder brush. It has a flat top brush. When I use these, I don't put the product directly on the brush. I'll like dab the product on my face, and then I'll take the brush like loosely in my hand like this, and then just buff it out. Like I don't press it hard on my skin. I just kind of like, you know, like that, and get like an airbrush sort of look. It looks really, I don't know, natural, I guess. As natural as foundation can look on your skin. And then as far as contouring, I've been liking to use my, what is it? My Ulta Professional fan brush. Sometimes I like to use this when I just take the powder and I just go back and forth and then go like that. It's just perfect size. It fits in the hollows of my cheeks perfectly. When I don't use that and I want something a little angled, I like to use the e.l.f. what is it, bronzing brush. It's a really cheap dollar brush like this, and I just do the same thing. So it fits perfectly. It just depends on what I'm feeling that day, and that's just how I use it. But I've also, last week or so, I've been enjoying this brush, and I got this in a really cheap kit from, what is it, Walmart. If you follow me on Instagram, you just send me, post a picture of this brush set that I got. It was originally $30, so it was half off. So I got it for $15. And this is one of the brushes in there. It's just a bigger, fluffier brush. And when I want a more, how can I put this, more, I don't know, obvious contour, I'll use this because it's a lot bigger and it applies more product. So that's it as far, no, I have two more brushes. Ugh, crazy. One brush is from Crown Brush. It's a jumbo shadow brush, looks like this. It is the C407 brush. I like to apply powder underneath my eyes, as well as contour my nose, that sort of thing. Or if I want to use one color on my eyes, I can like a nude color just to make my eyelid not oily. If I don't really want eyeshadow and I use a color that's close to my skin, I'll use this. So I really, really love that. And as far as blending, I've been loving a lot of blending brushes, but this is just one just to show you. And this is Sonia Kashia blending brush. I love this to apply my eyeshadows with. It's great for that sort of thing. And next I'm going to do my, I don't know, face products, I guess. So as far as like foundation, I showed you that I love the MAC Pro Longwear foundation. I want to try another MAC foundation just to see what I like best. I like that one, the Pro Longwear foundation, when I'm going to work, because I'm going to be there. I can be working like 8 hours or whatever, and I don't want my foundation to like wear off. I want it to look flawless. When I get home, I want it to look as flawless as it did when I walked out the house. And what I bought like to use on other times is the MAC Studio Tech foundation, and I'm in NC42, same color as the other foundation, and it looks like this. It's just a little compact. There's a mirror here, and then it has like this, it's a cream. It's a cream to powder foundation, which means it goes on as a cream and it kind of dries into like a powder form. I don't always set it, but I usually do, but you don't have to. And it also came with a sponge, which I never like to use. I hate when they get dirty. And plus I heard that brush wasn't as good in blog posts, so yeah. I've been liking to use this. This, I swear, when you put this on, it looks like freaking skin. If you want a foundation from MAC and you don't want to look so done up, I would do this. And the way I apply this is I take a little out with my hands. I like put little spots on my face. I buff it out. Or I use a sponge that I've wet and I squeeze the water out, and then I use it, and it just looks like skin. And sometimes I use my fingers. This possibilities are endless. I have not, so I was going to do a video on this. I just haven't done it yet. Just a product rave because I love it. And as far as concealers go, there's two I've been liking to use. One is the MAC Studio Finish Concealer. Looks like this, NC42. That's what all of my stuff from MAC usually is. And it's just a cream. I like this when I do my brows, just to go under my brows and go above it, just to make them look more clean. It's also good for spot concealing under my eyes though, because I do have a few fine lines underneath my eyes. It tends to get in the creases and it doesn't look as nice. So I do like it for like in here. But if you do use it under your eyes, you can add a little moisture, like take a little out, put it on your skin, add a little moisturizer, then put it on your eyes. But I've like something else for under my eyes, and that is the MAC Select Moisture Cover Concealer. Has this like this little doe foot applicator. I like this. It applies better to me. I don't know, I just love it. And I usually apply this before, what is it? I put my foundation on and then I do my concealer. Because sometimes I do my foundation, then my eyes, and then I'll put my concealer. That way, when you have like fallout from your eyeshadow, it doesn't mess up. So I love this a lot. I had it before, but it was the wrong color. But now I have the right color. And what else? Cheek products. There's 3 cheek products I'm going to share with you. 2 of them are by MAC. Don't get it wrong. I like a lot of drugstore makeup. I really do. But I've been getting more into MAC, and that's why I generally show MAC products in my last few favorites videos, I think. Just because I've been buying it, because I've been wanting to, you know, collect MAC, I guess. But these 2 blushes are blushes I bought last year. They're by MAC, and they are dark shades. These are the shades I use in the winter, and I love them. This is why I use that brush I showed you, because it allows me to apply these colors lightly. These are very dark, deep colors. This one is Fever. It's a really dark, like sort of reddish color. And as you see, that's dark. I have to do that really lightly. This is the one I have on right here. I have this on there right now, and this is Flirt and Tease. And that's a dark sort of purpley shimmery color. You have to be really light with this, or you have gotten socked in the face. And just to show you how pigmented these are, like this is Fever, and that's Flirt and Tease. That's why I have to have a light hand with them, because they're super pigmented. So there you go. And the other one is a cream blush that I got from CVS. Is Revlon Photo Ready Coral Reef Cream Blush. Looks like this. This one you gotta have a light hand with as well, because it is very pigmented. But I like that one. It's like a nice orangey shade. Oh, what is wrong with my lighting? Come on. It's not showing it up on here. But it's like a really pretty orange color. I like that when I do more of a neutral eye, because I think it's, you know, it looks better that way. I like the darker shades and have a smoky sort of eye, or something dark like what I have on now. And as far as eyeshadows, I've been mainly using the ones in my Z palette. And as I mentioned before, I think I mentioned, I probably didn't, I don't know. But these are different shadows. They're from different companies. Like, I have my MAC shadows, some Wet n Wild ones that I depotted from like limited edition palettes that they had that are discontinued, and then some from Makeup Forever, and then Coraline, I think. I don't know, Kryolan. So yeah, I love these, all these shades. I like, what I've been loving to do is use Embark and Handwritten for my, what is it, my brows. But I pretty much use all these shades, so I'm not going to get into every last shade. But this is another color I've been loving, which is Black Tide. It's really shimmery black. When I don't want too dark, like when I want to put it in my outer V and I want a dark black, I use that one because it's a lot lighter. And I've been loving these little eyeshadows that I bought last year in the vintage sale, I think, from Too Faced. And I've been using all 3 of these, just different times. And the one that I really love is Label Whore. It's like a duochrome eyeshadow. It looks green and then looks burgundy, like red. It just, I love it. Depending on how the light hits you, that's how the color looks. So it's really fun, and you know, I don't know. The other one I've been liking is Rich Bitch. Yeah, that's the name of it. And I'm trying to show you. It's like a gold sort of yellow. It's really pretty when as your brow bone. Then this one right here is like a grayish gold, and it's kind of like duochrome as well, the gray color, because it looks gray but then it looks gold, like a yellow gold, not a regular gold. And then the other one is Lucky Charms, and I have on the green color on my eyes right now, like right here. And this is how what Lucky Charms looks like, and it's a really pretty green, like lime green right here, and then a dark hunter green right there. And these are shimmery shadows. They're so pigmented. I just love, see, one swipe. This one swipe of color. I love these so much. I can't wait till these go on sale again, because I only paid like $8 a piece for these, and for 2 face shadows, that's crazy. Another eyeshadows I've been loving. This is L'Oreal Quad, and I got this half off at CVS for their little clearance sale they have every December and July, I believe. And this is called, what is this one? This is the 821 Neutrals, and that's how it looks. It's really nice. You get 4 neutral shades. All of them are matte shades. For a drugstore, you can never find good matte shades, but they're really pigmented. I love these so much. And I think I ended up paying like $5 because it was half off. So if you want that, you need to go to CVS like now and get it, because it's on sale, and I think they might discontinue it. As far as my brows go, I've been liking, besides that color I showed, those 2 colors I showed you, my Z palette, I've been liking to use my Ardell what is it, brow powder, and this is in dark brown. Yeah, dark brown. So I've been loving that one. And then as far as my mascara and eyeliner, I love the Maybelline Eye Studio Black is Black gel cream eyeliner. I love this. Use an angle brush with it. It's just so black. I love that one. But as far as my waterline goes, I've been liking to use the Milani Liquify. That was crazy. I think now they call it Liquid Eye though. I don't know. They changed the name. Who knows? But Liquify liner in black. It does not budge, and I have a problem with them budging because I have watery eyes. But I love this. So sometimes I use it on my top when I don't want to do a wing and I just want something like really quick. And as far as my mascara, I've been liking the Maybelline's Falsies Volume Express Black Drama. This one is so amazing. I love it. As far as I've been liking to put eyelashes on, and this is the glue I like to use. It's the Revlon Precision Lash Adhesive. I love this. They do not budge when I use this. Now, okay, 2 more face products I forgot to mention before because they were sitting sort of up. These are 2 products by The Balm. It's the Sexy Mama Anti-Shine Translucent Powder. I like to use this to set my concealer. And then I like to use the Mahama Mama Bronzing Powder for my contour. Like right now I don't have it on, though I have a MAC Pro Sculpting Cream. But the powder's easier and quicker. I use the sculpting cream when I have time to do it, but more than likely I always use this. I love this. It's darker than Chocolate Soleil, so I like that one for me. Now I'm going to do lip products, and I'm going to start with 2 lip butters that I've been liking to use, and one is Red Velvet. I like this when I want a red lip but nothing too dark, and it just looks like that. I'll swatch it for you. It's dark, but it's a little transparent because it is a lip butter. And then the other one, this is when I don't want pink or red, and this is Sugar Plum. It looks purple in the tube, but once you swatch it, it's like a mauve sort of color. So I've been loving that one. I love these lip butters so much. And then as far as lipsticks go, I've been loving this little trio of lip products, which I think I showed in my last outfit of the day video. It's like a lip combo. I like to line my lips with the NYX Hot Red Liner, and then I like to go in with the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream and Monte Carlo. Love this one. And just to make that look darker, I like to go in with the NYX Snow White. It's like that. And it just gives me the perfect red lip. It hardly budges when I use all 3 products. So it's like the great trio of products to use for the perfect red lip that I like. I use it, and I get compliments on it at work, so the girls usually like it. So yeah. I've also been liking, when I don't want like a color for work, I like to use the, or not even necessarily for work, because usually on work I put like a full face on and get glammed up. But like on days I'm going to the supermarket or something, I want something on my lips, I don't want my lips to feel dry, I like to use the Revlon Just Kitten Kissable Lip Balm Stain in Honey. And I'll show you why I like it. It gives you a nice pink color, like a natural pink color. It's not like too dark, and it's not super shiny. When it wears off, it kind of looks like just a stain. And I've been loving these two liners by Milani, and I got these what 75% off at CVS. And the first one is Most Natural and Sugar, and then the darker one is Sugar Plum. So this is a natural one, and this one is a really dark, sort of reddish purple color. I used it to line my lips today with Cyber. And then I've been liking the NYX Burgundy lip liner. And when I use the NYX Burgundy lip liner, I usually use this color, which I've been loving as well, which is Dark Side by MAC. Very dark color. A lot of people on YouTube have mentioned this color by MAC. It's just so pretty. And that's how it looks right there. Last lip product, which is the last product I'm going to show you today, is another MAC lipstick, and this is Faux. I'm not sure if I showed you guys this before, but it's a nice sort of, I don't know, naturally, not really, kind of nudish pink. And it's like a good pink for me. Oh, it's right here. So that's it. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you found this video interesting. Please comment, rate, and subscribe below. If you have any video ideas, please leave them below as well. I may not do them right away, but I generally write them down, so I will get around to doing them. If you want to follow me on Instagram or Twitter, please follow me at TotallyAshley87, same as my YouTube name, and I will talk to you guys next time.